Listen, you better believe that I'm skeptical just like you, making up to $200 an hour on this side hustle that we're going to talk about in this video. Now, I heard about this from Sean with Sean in Town, really doing a good job discovering some of those unknown underground side hustles. Check them out. But this article that I'm going to show you documents one of these lesser known side hustles and follows someone that made $800 in 4 hours, which if my math is correct, that is... But again, I'm skeptical. I'm going to ask you a question at the end of this video. So let's see what this side hustle is. So right off the bat, here you go. This article just from a couple of months ago from The Sun reads, I earned $800 extra in just 4 hours with Luggage side hustle. So this article follows full-time teacher Travis Bolton and his side hustle delivering lost luggage, and quote, 1 week he made $800 working 4 hours. Question for you in our search to find the best side hustles in 2023. Do you know any platforms? Please comment this down below. I need your help on this. Do you know any platforms that pay well to deliver luggage? I guess like standard stuff from the airport and or the stuff that gets lost behind the lost luggage. Comment that down below. I'm going to show you my research here in a sec. So one shift here, he loaded up 19 bags out of this warehouse in his SUV and then chooses the addresses that are in his vicinity. On this day, it was a 52-mile radius. So what do we know about distance, folks? Okay, if you're a subscriber, I hope you know this. If you've been studying, if not, consider subscribing. It is the dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven? Because look, if you're getting paid $200, but it's like a 400-mile trip, it's not worth it. You're not getting paid enough for the miles driven. And my goal for you is $1.75 minimum paid out per mile. So just food for thought there. All right, but continuing, quote, he starts with the farthest point and makes his way towards home. Well, that makes sense, I guess, on the navigation aspect, right? If you're using, I don't know, whatever, Waze, Google Maps. Actually, Travis uses a certain navigation app. Let me know if you've used that. Okay, you go into the furthest point and then you're making your way back home. That's minimizing some miles, right? Some stops will require him to drop off more than one piece of luggage. Well, that makes sense, right? It doesn't even matter to me. If I had to drop off 1, 3, 4 pieces of luggage, it comes down to that dollars to mile ratio and then the dollars to time ratio. How much time is it going to take for that money there? And obviously, you're going to have to push some weights on some of these, like 50 pounds or whatever the weight limit is on these airlines. So you're going to have some heavier stuff, point blank. But anyway, he said, not everyone tips, but it's appreciated. Okay, that's standard practice, basically, with all these side hustle apps and platforms. We really appreciate the tips, obviously, but of course it's not mandatory. All right, but now let me tell you the platform that Travis used here to make, in this case, $200 an hour, so we can see if this is worth it. And comment down below if you have this platform, because I ran into some problems. The article reads, he does not work for the airline, but rather the company he is contracted with is called XPress Bags. So typically here is when I'd find their app or platform or websites and go to their driver section, find the FAQs, hopefully some terms of service, pay structure, anything, features to report that, like right here. I'd give you some info, right? But I ran into some problems. So I Googled XPress Bags and I found nothing. I'm looking through these searches here and I didn't find anything for XPress Bags. And typically, if this is a big enough platform, we'd see like the first search result for the app, you would think. All right, well, what about Indeed? Because I can't even find a website. Number one, I want to find a website. So I look at Indeed and I see XPress Bags here, and that spelling's important. That's what was listed in the article. And I don't see anything. Again, I can't even find a website. Now, here's the thing. Remember, I said I was pretty critical because even that original article, when listing XPress Bags, they had links to like a ton of other things. On the XPress Bags text here, there's not even a hyperlink to the website, the platform. You would think that would be the case. And then again, I can't even find this on Google. I actually did finally find something here. Express Bags out of Irving, Texas, serving the Dallas, Fort Worth, and North Texas area for over 20 years. But clearly that's just one segment of the country. So continue watching to see what I found. So what Travis said in the article, quote, he wrote that he's been doing it since 2017 when he Googled driving and delivery jobs and a listing came up for the job. Now, simply Googling driving and delivery jobs, that's in what? I guess 2017. If you do that now, you're going to get like every major side hustle. And certainly if this is a smaller platform, you're not going to get this as a search result. I just Googled, I guess I just took his advice. I Googled lost luggage driving jobs near me. I didn't see anything there. I didn't see anything on ZipRecruiter for luggage delivery driver. There's just, concierge, van driver, and the like. Now, the only thing that I am familiar with that for certain does luggage delivery, well, at least one of the major platforms is Roadie. So Roadie, now a UPS company, it says here, reunite customers with delayed baggage faster and easier than ever before. So, okay, for sure, and Roadie is a large company, and I'm actually activated on Roadie, so I have some examples of this here in Pittsburgh. So look at the order offerings here in Pittsburgh for luggage, at least at the time of filming this video, and obviously this changes day to day, of course, but these don't look too attractive whatsoever. And that's kind of what I heard from testimonials on Roadie, is that the pay really tanked after that UPS acquisition. Comment down below if that's the case, especially for this luggage delivery. Again, it comes down to the math, the dollars to mile ratio, dollars to time ratio. But I did find, if not Express Bags, I found something else. Just Googling, lost delivery services, same day delivery or whatever it is. I found this. Reliable Couriers. Founded in 2004 and at least a decent coverage here in the country. Now it seems like they do a lot here. We have medical, same day delivery, remote office pickup, trade show deliveries, print and delivery, next flight out. Now under same day delivery, we do have the airport luggage delivery. So I don't know, I applied to that. And I feel like my problem is with some of these smaller apps, the smaller platforms, usually the onboarding process and moreover the logistics and the app, if they even have an app, it's a little more clunky, as you'd imagine, harder to use than some of the mainstream players, of course. So number one is lost luggage delivery, an underground side hustle that you should look at in 2023. Yes. Are you going to make $200 an hour? And is it going to be with Express Bags? Maybe, but I'm thinking no. Comment down below. So what is the best or the best underground side hustle in 2023? Let me know. Let me know what you've discovered if you want me to check something out so we can find out if it's, well, firstly, legit, and if you can make, I don't know, $200 an hour, or at least something decent. Drop a like on this video. You can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next one.